Hi, everybody. I'm Melinda Gallant, and I want to welcome you to a very special Cape Conversations. No, we're not in a gazebo this time, and we're not under a bandstand at this time. No, we're in the studio talking to wonderful people from the town of Sandwich about the Sandwich 250th. Woohoo! So come along. Let's have another Cape Conversations. Hi, everybody. I'm Melinda Gallant, and I have a bevy of beauties here. Well, one's a guy, but he's a beauty too. I have with me today people from the Sandwich Town Hall and the Sandwich Public Library. I have Taylor, I have Diane, and I have Tricia from the rec department. We are so excited to be bringing you the news of the 250th. Yay! Let's have a round of applause. Yay! Yes, we're and you know what? We should celebrate it more than anybody else because we're one of the oldest towns in America, right?
1638.
That's right. And I may be someplace down in Virginia, but we don't count them because they're in the South. So anyway, so Taylor, I'm going to start off with Taylor.
Perfect.
So Taylor, I heard this morning that you were dangling from the chandeliers of the Sandwich Town Hall on 6A. With bunting, is that true?
We just came off the heels of our what we call the bunting brigade.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we've just decorated all of downtown Sandwich
Cool.
in the town hall, and there's a couple of other areas we're going to be focusing on later in the week. So yes, we just came off of that. The town looks great.
Yeah.
People can drive by and see the festivities are being prepared for the weeks ahead. So we're excited about it.
So fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. And when did they kick off?
Well, I think the first date is going to be the fireworks, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Saturday the 27th.
Yep.
Excellent.
We're going to start off with a bang, the fireworks, and then we have a whole series of events throughout that entire week. So it's an exciting, and that's going to start off end of June and go into the 4th of July. So
Isn't that fun? That's terrific. So I'm going to come back to you, Diane, because you have a lot to talk about. So Tricia, you are the rec person. You handle all our historic sites, which is such a fun job.
Absolutely.
It is, yeah.
Unique in itself.
It is, absolutely.
Yeah.
So tell me, what's going on with all this stuff?
So we, as Taylor had mentioned, we're going to kick off on the 27th with the Moonlighter Band concert starting at 7.
Which is where? Where is all this happening?
Saturday is starting at the fields behind the Wing School, right on Morse Road there.
So it's our new apartments and where the gazebo is. I was just there and did a show.
Yes.
And with the town band.
Great.
we're also going to bunt that, by the way.
Oh,
Yes.
I hope so.
It's on our list.
We'll be
it should be.
decorated.
It should be. It definitely should be.
Yes.
So anyway, so you're going to start off on the 27th
Yep.
at the gazebo.
7 o'clock band.
7 o'clock
9 o'clock
band.
the fireworks go.
And 9 o'clock fireworks. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And where are the fireworks going off from?
Also from the Wing School field.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Everything's right there.
Oh, that's great. Who's your company?
We use Pyrotechnics.
Oh,
We've
okay,
used them for
sure.
actually ever since I've been with the town. So
Okay.
they're great.
I used to use Atlas when I was
Yes,
over in
they got
Massachusetts.
acquired.
Oh, they did.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, that's why that guy's so rich now.
Yeah.
And going all over Europe. I wondered why, Anyway, now I know why.
There's actually, I think, only 2 companies in all of New England that do fireworks, which
left?
is why our fireworks are actually moved to the Saturday before the 4th of July.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, so now traditionally it will be the Saturday before.
Well,
We can't compete with the big shows. So.
I worked in Mashpee for so many years, and they always did it before the 4th because of the traffic and people.
Exactly.
So
smart.
they always did that. So anyway, so what else? So we've got that. That's on the 27th.
yeah.
That's Saturday.
Correct. And
That's a
then,
week from this Saturday.
correct.
Yeah?
And then on Sunday, the Hoxie House and the Grist Mill will be open from 11 to 4, free. And it'll be a step back into 1776. So you'll hear the story of the Hoxie House in 1776 and the story of the Dexter Grist Mill in 1776.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
And are you going to have people in costume?
Not costume, but the docents will be telling the stories.
Okay. Well, one of them is a great actress, Kathy Odie. Will she get to be one of them?
I believe Kathy is there on one of those days. So
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
Because it'll be told perfectly then.
yes.
She's very good at memorization. So
They're
other
amazing.
people.
All of the docents,
They're so
the
good.
knowledge that they bring and
Right.
is amazing. So
that's terrific.
yeah. So that's great.
So now, Diane,
Yes.
you're just hanging out at the library lawn, right? In your beach chair?
Gosh. We have something very exciting happening on Tuesday, June 30th
Yeah.
at 4 p.m.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, I think you'll be there.
I'll be there.
There is the public unveiling of the art piece that is being installed that was generously funded by the Glasstown Cultural District Steering Committee. And I'm so excited. The piece is complete. I got some photos. I was just on the phone with the artist. We're coordinating delivery and installation. But the artist is Alfie Glover.
Who is wonderful.
Amazing. He's had shows at Heritage. I'm sure people are familiar with his work. Metal, colorful. This is going to be a 9-foot tall arch on the library lawn. It has really awesome depictions of historic town hall, Grist Mill and Hoxie House, First Church, Glass Factory. I believe next to the First Church is Elvis.
Of course.
Yes, and then all the flowers, some glass incorporated. So exciting. So we hope people enjoy it. We hope people stop by the library at 4 o'clock. Elfie should be there, and there'll be some
Little light
little
refreshments.
light refreshments out on the
Yep.
patio.
Yep.
And the piece is going to be there for the next 3 years. We hope people take lots of pictures under it.
Okay, so you can come there and have your picture, get your
Yes.
picture with the kids. and
Yes, it's
fun.
Yes,
So fun.
I'm very excited. We're all very excited.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So, is the library doing anything else for the 250th?
We are doing all of our regularly scheduled program as usual.
Right.
The next day on the lawn, which I'm sure Taylor's going to talk about, we have the big town event. Yours truly will be the official MC.
Wow.
She was hard to get. but We got
The price was right. No overtime in this one.
no.
So we're looking forward to that a big event.
Great.
Yes.
And so, what is that big event?
Well, that's the main event. Not to disturb from any of the other events, but the
they're
town.
all- no, but here it is.
It's
all
a
kickoff.
culmination.
Yeah,
It
it's all a
is.
kickoff.
The town has opted to, through help with the VSB and the select board, grant us some funding to do some different programs. And this is the main event, as we're calling it, is July 1st. It's a Wednesday. We're starting at 6 o'clock on the lawn at the library. And we have what did you say, about an hour-long program that we've been working on since, I think, September of last year.
Lovely.
So it's been a group of us, the bunch of department heads and volunteers coming in to sort of just come up with ideas and how we're going to do it. We kind of sat down originally saying, what are we going to do? And it was a blank slate. And so we've come up with these ideas over the last couple months and then sort of started to work on them. So we're coming up with a pretty good plan. I have a sneak peek of the agenda for the day, and I can let some folks know what to expect.
That's wonderful.
So we will be having Diane as our master of ceremonies.
She will be wearing a bowl, or a skimmer hat with red, white, and blue.
Some of us will be wearing
red, white.
appropriate attire. We have some surprises.
No one's going to be an inappropriate.
No.
Say this is the town.
Some of us may be in
Nobody's
historic.
dressed like
Historic attire.
Nobody's dressed like a UFC fighter. Right?
No, we're gonna have some
Nothing like that's
historically
gonna go along.
accurate people at the event, so it'll be pretty festive.
That's good.
The American Legion is going to be doing the presentation of the colors.
Nice.
Yeah.
We have
Cub Scouts too, or Boy Scouts?
not in this presentation,
Okay.
no.
So
But I think they may be partaking in the 4th of July parade.
Yeah, for
They
sure.
will.
Oh, yeah, we need to talk about that.
Yeah.
And then we have our state representative and our state senator that are going to be making a presentation
Yeah.
at the event. Then Jeannie Prendergast, who we all know, is
We all
going
know
to.
and love.
She came on a few months ago and was volunteered to be the voice, her wonderful voice. So she's going to be doing some singing for a few minutes. We actually have a community sing-along as part of this as well.
Well, because I know who's coming too, the Sandwich Town Band.
The Sandwich Town Band, absolutely. We are.
I had Jeremy, by the way, you're the town band guy.
You did an
is-
interview with him recently.
I did, and he is about the best thing since sliced bread. I have never seen anybody so excited about a town band in my life. And he's been doing it since he was a little kid. And he also plays down in Chatham.
Okay.
So he plays with the swanky town
Well,
band.
he's brought a lot of energy to it, and we can't wait
Yes, he's
for him to
wonderful.
and the band as a whole to present, because we're just we're trying to make this as festive as possible, and they're going to bring a great piece of that.
Yeah.
Well, and that's it's all a part of Americana, is it not? You
We're
know?
celebrating the country's 250th birthday.
Well, and it's all a part of bringing our community
Absolutely.
together.
Well, we have
know?
Sandwich celebrates America 250.
That's
our
right.
slogans.
Yeah.
We're trying to bring it down to the home. And then we actually have one of the main pieces of our presentation is going to be a debate between Edward Bacon and Nathaniel Freeman. Nathaniel Freeman is going to be portrayed by the Sandwich High School teacher Mike Welch. And
Wonderful.
then Jim Coogan is going to do Edward Bacon.
Oh my God.
And they're
it'll
going to be
so good.
They have a really. We haven't actually seen them do it yet, but we're kind of waiting for that day. But they have come up with a really interesting
That's great.
dynamic between
love it.
a Tory and a revolutionary.
Yeah.
It being Edward Freeman. So they're going to have a little bit of a debate and a conversation to sort of bring some historical facts to life, and they're going to be dressed in colonial outfits. So it's going to be sort of the highlight of that ceremony. But then we have the Wampanoag tribe, Herring-Pong Wampanoag tribe is going to be there, part of the ceremony as well.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
So
And who's representing them? Do you know yet? Is it a
we don't know
group?
we don't know which members are going to be attending, but they have pledged to attend. And
Okay. Are they
give a
doing a drumming
presentation.
circle or anything, or no? Just attending and being a part of it.
I think they do have some sort of presentation that they're going to do.
Okay.
The person who was not able to be here today had the details on that.
Uh-oh.
But we are happy to have them, and we're excited
Yeah.
about that. So we're trying to just do an all-inclusive as we can.
Sure.
And so it's really going to be. I think it's going to be a fun event.
But they were here
praying for
first.
good weather. That's right.
Just I want to point that out. They were here first.
We do have. I will be reading an abridged version, only 383 words of the Declaration of Independence. I won't do the whole
Oh,
1,300.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Really? We have to listen to you, Taylor, for
Nah,
that long?
It only,
This is Cliff Notes. This is
383 words won't take too long, but we're going to do a little summation of the Declaration.
Wonderful.
Um,
Wonderful.
And then we have the Sandwich Select Board is going to be doing a proclamation. And then we have another community sing-along with Jeannie
Yeah.
and the town band, some closing remarks by Diane.
Nice.
And then we have another cool feature at the end. We're going to be doing bell ringing. So the first church and St. John's will simultaneously be
Ringing
ringing the
bells?
bells. So
Nice.
that'll be
Bells
some
of
way to cap
freedom.
it off.
Yeah.
The
Absolutely.
sounds of freedom.
Yes.
So it should be. We've come up with what we think is a succinct, family. This is a family oriented. We'll have pinwheels for the kids, flags, and those types of things. So we're looking for just a
for
very.
the kids?
Or we'll give you one, Melinda. We'll give you two. If
We'll
you
put one aside for you.
Can I come sit on my chair early?
Absolutely, yeah.
You should.
So it should be a really good, as you mentioned earlier, Americana,
Yeah.
small town. But we want to get it. We want to make this a big celebration. So we encourage folks to, like you said, get there early. We're praying for good weather. We do have a backup location just in case we're not going to have good weather that day, which is going to be First Church.
Yeah.
But hopefully we don't have to use that. But we're playing the library lawn, and I'm excited. We're looking forward to it.
Oh, it's going to be it's going to be beautiful. I have no doubt about it. The thing is, you start talking about this, and it makes me teary-eyed. Now, why is that? I wonder. It does. It's that sense of community. Bringing people that I don't know from South Sandwich or wherever, because I've lived downtown so long, and my kids aren't in school anymore. So it just makes my heart swell.
Well, I think I know why.
Why?
Well, because if you think about this, we're celebrating 250 years of since the Revolution, and if you think about at that time, the fortunes and the lives and the sacrifices that those people made 250
Absolutely.
years ago,
Yeah.
it is emotional. I get emotional about it too sometimes, thinking how far we've come from that. But at that time, go back 250 years, it was a radical idea.
They were the radical.
It was a radical idea, and to think how far we've come from that
That's
is,
right.
is interesting. I actually have a quote that I'd like to read if you don't mind.
Sure.
There was June today. Today we're filming is the 17th of June, but
That's
the
right.
21st of June in 1776 town meeting. This was a quote from some of the records that are in my office at a meeting of the town of Sandwich, June 21st, 1776.
My wedding anniversary too.
Oh, there we go. Special day.
Long day.
Captain Simone Fish, moderator, voted that should the Honorable Congress of the United States, for the safety of these colonies, declare themselves independent from the Kingdom of Great Britain, we will solemnly engage our lives and fortunes in support of their measure.
Isn't that amazing?
So the town of Sandwich at that time said we are going to get behind the movement at that time, and a lot of them did lose a lot during that time period. So
yeah, sure.
it's a very it's a wonderful celebration, but we also want to be thankful for those who
Who
worked
came
so
before
hard.
us?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that was really important when we were talking about planning it, that we wanted to have the Wampanoag presence, that we wanted to make sure that we were doing some historical reenactments. And we also just wanted to be a really fun event.
Sure.
And everyone has been so enthusiastic about participating. Like you said, I haven't seen the rehearsals, but I've heard the town band is absolutely crushing it.
Yeah.
And that Jeannie's been amazing. She's been having a wonderful time working with them. So I think it's all going to
I'm telling you, this Jeremy guy is, you know,
He's so excited. He's so excited to be
he's a
participating.
firefighter to boot.
Yeah, he is. He is.
Which is wonderful.
I think it's going to be a really fun event. Yeah.
And then I think the band is actually going to play after the ceremony's over for a little while so
Yeah.
people can kind of party and have
Yeah.
fun and enjoy the rest of the evening.
That's wonderful.
And then what are we doing the following day? Is there anything the following day?
Thursday the 2nd.
No.
We're
No, we all
recovering
take.
from the event.
Until Saturday.
Yeah, we're recovering.
Yes.
Once again on Saturday, everything starts at.
So the road race begins at 8 a.m.
Okay.
Parade at 10:30 a.m.
Oh, now tell us about, because not everybody understands when they might have dropped from another planet or be in a B&B. What goes on during the parade? What is the parade? How did it start? Do you know?
I don't.
Well, it was called the Horribles Parade when my kids were growing up.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was all the little kids and they were the Horribles, right? On their bikes and all that.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
they-
it was a
that's-
big bike
It
parade.
was called the Horribles Parade.
Okay.
So I guess the name must have changed now.
It's been the spirit of Sandwich Parade since I've been here. For
Yeah, well,
14
that's
years,
because, that's better than horrible.
Well, then that was fun.
However, that said, so who is in the parade? Who's allowed to
And
be in the parade?
anybody. So
Okay.
there's some civic groups, there's some families, there's individuals that just put in vehicles. We have some antiques. Last year we had the most floats that we have had. I think we
Wow.
had 14 last year.
gosh.
Yeah. And then we had, I think, 23 vehicles last year. So it was
Right.
really big last year.
I know the Ellis bus usually goes in.
Yeah, yeah. So there's some neighborhood associations, there's some, organizations that do it, and then there's just families. So anybody is welcome to, as long as you register. Our registration is open now on our website.
What is your website? please?
So www.sandwichrec.com.
Excellent.
Yeah. And so it's we invite everybody
Okay.
to take part, and if you don't want
So
to,
we have a road race.
Correct.
So
5K.
you running?
We'll see.
Okay. It's a 5K, which is really 3.2 miles. Is that correct? A 5K?
3.1.
Yeah, 3.1. Oh, I gave it an extra.
Extra.
Yeah. So that starts at
At 8 a.m.
okay.
So
at-
registration opens at 6:30 a.m. though if you need to do day of.
Yeah.
That registration is also open now. And if anybody's looking to purchase it with a shirt, that registration needs to happen before next Monday.
Excellent.
Yes.
And so then at 10 o'clock is the fabulous parade.
10:30.
10:30 is the
Yes,
fabulous
10:30.
parade.
Yeah.
And where does the parade start and go to? from?
It actually starts and ends at the wing school. So it'll go right down water. Down,
Oh, those people
down
in those
the
apartments,
main.
those new apartments now are going to
They have the best spot.
They have the
That
best
is- we-
spot.
they
They
don't
really
even have
do.
to leave to see the fireworks,
I
so
know.
it'll be amazing.
Really
No
do.
worrying about
Great.
parking for them either. so-
I'm sure they'll all be having parties up in
Yes,
you know. That's
absolutely.
great.
It's a good spot for it,
Yeah.
for sure.
So then
Then right immediately following the parade, we have a picnic in the park, also in the same area. There'll be food trucks. The fire department does the fireman's muster.
the same area is the fields behind.
Wing school, right near the right
wing
in front
school
of the
apartment.
gazebo. Yep, right in that
Okay.
whole area right
Okay.
there. Yeah. We'll have a DJ. We do face painting, the fireman's muster, and then we do our famous egg toss.
Oh yes.
So
I remember those from years back.
yes, so that's great. You don't want to miss that. If anything, you have, and then then it's just a day in the park with music and families and the firemen.
And how long does that last?
We're usually done by like 1:30. Usually,
Yeah.
everybody's been
Okay.
picnicked out, but
All right, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's
And
good.
Melinda, all of this information is available not only on social media, but the town of Sandwich has a full page set up for the Sandwich 250. So all these different events and times and details are all on sandwichmass.org.
Okay, so if I Google Sandwich Mass 250, what comes up?
It'll probably come up.
it will.
Okay.
And there's a full page dedicated to it, and there's also some other different things that are happening that are all linked to it. So we tried to just do one page that kind of had a whole week-long
Sure.
itinerary with different ancillary things that are happening, so people
Yeah.
can check that out.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And now the town has a wonderful communications person who's pushing everything out there,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. We're trying to get as much information out as possible. I mean, that's sometimes a criticism with the town, but that we don't do enough, but we've been pretty proactive the last couple of years.
Actually, I'm impressed with the whole beach thing, and watch out for the piping plovers.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Oh yeah, it's a video about the piping plovers, and it is wonderful. And we just need to get our visitors who are in our Airbnbs in my neighborhood, since it's primarily now half Airbnbs, to take a look at that, or let their owners know these, all these things are available to them.
So we're going to be this is part of our last ditch PR effort to get the word out about the festivities happening beginning at the end of June up until July 4th. So people wanted more information. Like I said, check the website out. The town's going to be doing a lot more outreach to the public about it. We just want as many people to show up as possible and celebrate with us. We're looking forward to it.
And I'll plug this for the town. I'm laughing because I do. But it is true. With all these events, there's tons of people out walking around.
Right.
Everyone just needs to be careful driving, especially through the village with all of this happening.
Yeah.
So I know they have their slow down.
in our town.
Yeah.
Campaign is also
Especially
good
in
enough.
Town Neck, the beach.
Yes,
There,
it's true.
it is, well, there are no sidewalks in Town Neck,
Right.
which
So people will
everybody
be out
walks in
and
the middle of
about.
the street. I'm not quite sure why they don't realize you could walk on the berm, but that said, we all need to slow down for sure.
Well, we're hoping for a safe and happy
Fourth of
holiday
July,
weekend.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, it's a holiday week. And
It
actually,
really is.
It is.
with what the cultural district is doing,
Yeah.
it's kind of a nice little celebratory kickoff.
It is. No, we're happy. Like we said, we have a full week of events, bookended by everything with the rec department. And if I was to see, the village has bunting all around it. Their Glasstown banners are up. It
Yeah.
looks really festive there.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
It really, really does.
Yeah.
It's just one more reason to be in Sandwich.
Definitely.
So everything kicks off with, for the town,
The
The 27th with the
27th, sorry.
the
27th.
band and the fireworks.
the band and the fireworks.
Absolutely.
That's wonderful. And then is the library lawn.
Yes. Swing by the library on Tuesday to see some art. You'll be able to see that obviously
Yeah.
on Wednesday, but Tuesday's the unveiling
Right.
on the lawn, and then Wednesday, July 1st, is the big concert on the lawn at 6
That's
p.m.
wonderful.
Yeah.
That's so terrific. So if I'm coming to town, where do I park?
Great question. I'm going to leave that to people that.
For the fireworks,
For anything.
on Beale Ave, we have those two parking lots that
Yeah.
has to be, and then there's also parking along one side of Morse Road.
Yeah.
And then they also encourage the Hoxie House parking lot for the fireworks will also be open. People can
Oh,
park
that's
there.
great.
And then also,
Will you have
downtown.
people there so that
no,
No,
we
it'll
we
park
don't
as you-
staff that. That
you
would be
park as you can?
Yes,
Park
exactly.
at will.
Yes.
Would that be the term?
Yes.
Yeah.
I do have to say the police department has done an amazing job the last couple of years of getting everybody out of there safely and timely.
Wonderful.
So they really do a great job, and we appreciate all their help with that.
And I know the rec department doesn't have anything to do with this. However, I've heard there is a group that's going to do boats on the pond.
I did hear that there was a group
Yeah.
doing that. Yeah.
Yeah. So there may be some things going on in the evening that private individuals are putting together. Is that correct?
I
You don't know
yeah,
about
I don't
it,
know
but
about it, but I've heard
It's
about
not
it.
your thing. I get it. But it's out there in the ether somewhere.
Except the World Wide Web.
So
Yeah. And I think at the library, any of those events, there's decent parking on Main Street and
Yeah.
Jarvis. There's the library parking lot, of course, but then there's also parking behind Town Hall Annex is still open.
yeah,
So I think that that's
we call that the secret parking.
yes, there's quite a few spaces back there for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
And then I think depending on how big it gets, I know sometimes they have people park at the casino site, but I don't know if they were.
Supposed
Yeah,
to.
that's
Yeah.
6, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, no,
No,
the
no,
casino
Pheasant.
site on School Street and
Oh,
the
yes.
corner of School and
Yeah.
Pheasant.
Pheasant.
Yeah. Is it Pheasant or
Pheasant.
I think
Pleasant.
it could be
Pheasant.
Pleasant. It's what, so I think it's
Pheasant.
Pleasant. but I could be wrong.
I can't remember what the sign said.
Well, for both big events that are going to be happening downtown, which I believe is the parade on the foot, and then and there are part of the ceremony on July 1st. I would just encourage folks to get there early,
Yeah.
find some parking. Usually, like I said, it always works itself out downtown. We ended up with
Yeah.
with a line strewn with people from all over the place at the parade, and we'll hopefully get a similar size crowd on July 1st as well. So just get there early, and we're looking forward to the show.
July 1st sounds like the kind of historical part of this.
Yeah.
Right.
One of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one of them, I guess.
Yeah.
But it really, the other is, it's what we do on it's what you do on 4th of July. It's fireworks,
Fireworks.
band, it's, kids marching around with flags. And Jeremy had a whole thing about the kids marching around and special music and all of that fun stuff. And then, of course, the Horribles parade. So to me, that's regular 4th of July for us.
Traditional,
Yeah, traditional. Yeah, that would be a good word.
Well, it might be the biggest yet. We'll see.
I think it's probably going to be for sure.
Especially on a Saturday, I think.
Yeah.
And yes, and also historically is the museums too, to be able to share some of Sandwich's history at that time.
Yeah.
So those amazing sites that we have are pretty
And we're
fortunate to
so
be
lucky to
there.
have them
Absolutely.
and being kept up. Thank you for a good job.
Well, it takes a team, so I appreciate the tour
Sure.
for all this.
Well, guys, I just think this is going to be some fun time.
It
And
is.
I can't wait to be a part of some of it for sure.
Well, we will see you out there
You probably will.
with 2 pinwheels.
With 2 pinwheels. Maybe. So anyway, thank you for joining me today. It was really a lot of fun, and you gave us a lot of good information. So, and they can go to the website, the town website. They can Google us. They can go to the library website, has information. The rec website has information. So if you don't know what's going on, it's your own darn fault, as they say. Right?
Look forward to seeing everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
you.
Wow. Taylor, Diane, and Tricia. Holy smokes. They are filled with information, and they're such fun people, too. You should go into town hall and the library and say hi to them. Anyway, we're going to have a lot of fun the first week in July. So I'm so glad you joined me today. Check out the websites, and I'll see you next time on another Cape Conversations.